Hey guys, this is Beta Chads here today. This is our very first video, and we are going to be reviewing Darling in the Franxx today. I am Zach.
And I am AJ.
Now, we do have a different structure for reviewing videos. We actually have a three-part structure. We actually do have obviously we have the plot, we have the character development, we have the production value, then we have our overall thoughts.
So really 4, but mostly 3. I mean, who's counting, am I right?
Exactly. We don't know how to count. Anyway, we're going to try to give you guys the best overall ratings in each category and then have an overall rating at the very end. We're not going to have any spoilers or anything like that, so just sit back and enjoy the video.
Post-apocalyptic future where humanity is barely hanging on by a thread. Thanks to a mysterious organization, the remains of humanity have been saved by abandoning Earth in exchange for living on plantations that provide the necessities to live comfortably. The plantations are mobile fortress cities that are protected by young boy and girl groups called parasites. These parasites pilot these super cool and super expressive robots, or Franxx if you want to call them that, and they fought off these super awesome giant mecha robot dinosaur abominations known as the Klaxosaurs. The story starts off building its world through a slow but interesting pace that keeps things from seeming too dull, at the same time not throwing the viewer into situations where too much action drastically clashes with the more down-to-earth drama that the writers carefully carved out, with the same finesse one would carve out a Thanksgiving turkey on Thanksgiving Day. It's all interesting and super fun to watch without having to overwhelm the viewer, except for some stuff out of left field, pace-breaking info dumps during the last couple episodes, all that crap, but we don't spoil here on Beta Chads, and we also don't like to stick to the negatives unless we have to. 4 out of 5, super solid plot. The main characters consist of a group of parasites making up Squad 13. They each bring a little something to the table in terms of keeping the plot moving, breaking the tension when appropriate, and putting the cherry on top on those extra heartstring-tugging moments. Throughout the series, they become characters we actually care to see grow, and they do a lot of growing together, as friendships and romantic relationships are formed through combat training, rooming together, and of course forming love triangles, which eventually becoming love dodecahedrons. The two main protagonists, Hero and 02, are very interesting to watch, and I love their interactions with each other and the rest of the cast. They never really come off as annoying, and Hero genuinely cares for 02 and the rest of his team. And 02, oh man, just take a look at her. She's the best damn thing to come out of this show. She's also really expressive, and that smile is precious. What I didn't like were the introductions to the antagonist characters. Without spoiling too much, I felt the rival Squad 9 had some great build-up, but ultimately fell flat when the time came to raise the stakes of the story. Regardless, I'd still say it was a good 4 out of 5 in terms of characters. It kept me invested.
Darling in the Franxx is by far one of the best animated animes I've ever watched. It's not just the animation, but it's also the quality of the artwork that is with it. The artwork is expertly done. You can tell that they had a lot of experienced artists working on this anime. It's like going from playing your average 30 frame per second video game to playing it on a powerful PC at 60 frames per second. It's a noticeable difference. The fight scenes are very smooth, no stuttering in frames from what I could see. There was some moments where the artwork and animation was brought down in quality, but only during scenes that you wouldn't necessarily need super high quality animation and artwork. Studio Trigger and A1 Pictures really came together on this one to make a fluent masterpiece of art and animation. This anime has set the standard for what other animation studios should try to achieve. This is easily a 4.5 out of 5. Darling in the Franxx is easily an instant classic. I'll mention this to first-time anime watchers and also veterans who haven't heard about this show yet. The plot is different and new, but it's a great story that is rich and deep with different characters and story development. The characters are very laid out and well put together. You actually care about what happens to them. You can feel their struggle of trying to figure out what kind of world they're living in and discovering what type of people they are. This show will also throw you a couple of quick jabs right in the feels when you least expect it. It's a pleasure to watch this show with its amazing artwork and animation. You'll never lose that immersion that we all look for when watching a great anime. It's easy to binge watch. You'll never want to stop until you finish. This is easily a 4.5 out of 5.
That was our review of Darling in the Franxx. So, what do you think, man?
I mean, you know, it was a great show, great to review it, great to get some good information out to you guys, and obviously this is our very first video, so we're going to try to build this channel and make a lot more great content for you guys.
Hell yeah. Also, 02 is best girl. Make sure to hit that fat subscribe button, and make sure to leave a like, and what about that bell, Zach?
Dotting!
Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get more notifications on when we upload. Have a great night, and...
Dotting!
Take care.